Off you go.
Hello, I'm Michael Mueller and I'm the writer-producer of a film called City Slacker.
Raj Scharma, executive producer, City Slacker.
And we have just had a world premiere of our film at the Raindance Film Festival. We did 2 screenings, one on Friday and one today. And they went really well. Elliot Grove, who runs Raindance, fantastic, inspirational guy who supports independent film, and he's been a real champion of our film. He came to both the screenings, and we did Q&As afterwards, and it was a real celebration of cinema, what can be achieved for a very limited budget. And it was wonderful. We worked on it for a year together, Raj.
Yeah, a year and a half. Yeah.
Raj raised the money for it, and we made it, and it was just wonderful to share it in front of 170 people and hear them all laughing and reacting and applauding at the end. Filmmaking is incredibly hard work. Most of it is as a slog on your own, and you do it by sheer force of will, and there's a little bit of it which is lovely, which is when you get to stand up and show your film and people clap, and that's not the only reason you do it, but oh boy, it really helps. Raj, why don't you talk about how we got the money for this? Because
well, it was hard work, but yeah, people talk about how difficult it is to raise money for a film. But actually, from my point of view, it's harder to write a good script. It's harder to get a great performance out of the actors. We did an original soundtrack as well. So Jeff Jackson was involved with writing all the songs with Yellow Boat music. We had the legendary Tony Visconti helping us produce the films, produce the music, which is amazing for us. And he's done, if you don't know, 12, 13 David Bowie albums, Paul McCartney, Kaiser Chiefs. So having somebody like that working on a low-budget film was amazing. It was a real credit for us to have somebody like that. But so it's a question of, if you've got a process involved and you've got great people and a great script and people who want to do it, the money will follow. And that's what I think we found. People were just confident in the team to actually deliver the film, and we were nominated Best UK Film at the Raindance Festival, which was just fantastic for us, which we didn't expect as a romantic comedy. Do you want to tell a little bit about the subject of the film?
Oh, the story, yeah. It's about a woman of a certain age, and she's very successful, a city high flyer, and she has froze her eggs when she was younger, ready to use when she's achieved all her career goals, and then she gets a call from the fertility clinic saying that the eggs have been accidentally defrosted, and if she's going to have a baby, she's going to have to work fast. So she doesn't want to give up her career. So what she decides to do is find a young, unambitious slacker who's going to stay at home and look after the children while she carries on her career. And everyone says she's nuts and she'll never find him, and she does. She finds him, and he's called Dan, and he's absolutely perfect, but there's a reason. Because he's been set up by her furious ex, who was dumped because he didn't want to have children. And of course it's a romantic comedy, so they fall in love, and it's it's very zeitgeisty because it's about people reevaluating their lives. So all the values at the beginning of the film are money, greed, selfishness, and at the end of the film it's love, relationships, family, and children. And we set it in the world of the city because it's very glamorous and sexy on the one hand, but kind of evil and corrupt on the other hand. And people have responded to it really positively. Men like it because it's got this kind of undercurrent of duplicity, and there's a sort of little heist theme to it. And women love it because they understand the dilemmas that this character is going through. And we've had such a positive response to it, and Raindance has been the perfect platform to send it off on its journey into the public consciousness.
Sounds great. I want to see it.
Good.
I absolutely want to see it. Sounds great.